What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's do it, MJR and friends.
Avoid legal snags by telling people they're being recorded. You are being recorded.
And literally, when I tell you 3 days, I'm just.
So long to do something like
Go. I would tell that person to just do it.
What's up, everyone? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats. We are here at another edition of MJR and Friends. Today we have, this is what she told me to say. So here's what she told me to say. The talented, in quotation marks, and I'm just kidding about the quotation marks. They are really in quotation marks, but they shouldn't be in quotations marks. But we have the talented New England singer and songwriter. Honestly, whatever floats your boat. And Lauren King. So that's what we have for her. Lauren, thank you so much for coming on today. How are you?
Yes, thank you for having me. I am fan-freaking-tastic.
Awesome. I'm fantastic too. And I'm super excited for this because I love music. You sing music. You make music.
Yes.
You live and breathe music. So we get to talk music. I'm super excited to hear your journey. But before we get into your journey, check out MJR and Friends on YouTube and Facebook, MJR Entertainment, our website, mjrentertainment.com. Website's down right now. I don't know why. I'm not a website tech, but we'll figure that out. But you can check out Lauren. Lauren, where can we check you out?
You can see my accounts on Lauren King Music on Instagram. And then there is a Lauren King YouTube. Lauren King Music is what you're going to search for. And you can also go to laurenkingmusic.com.
That's right. That's right.
All the things in all one place there.
And she'll be providing cocktail hour music soon.
Yes. And as I recently learned, it's 1 hour.
Yes. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. That takes a lot. That takes a lot to figure out.
Takes effort.
Yes. All right. My 3 questions I started doing because of the Backstreet Boys. Tell me who. No. Tell me why. Tell me what. And tell me how. Oh, my God. Tell me why. Who are you? What do you do? And where do you come from? I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you do. That's what it is. All right.
Okay.
So who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do?
Who am I? I am Lauren King. And I was so ready to be like, tell me why ain't nothing but a heart. My name is Lauren King. That's my name. I am from Smithfield, Rhode Island. And a piece of me will always belong there. And what do? I own the business Lauren King Music LLC. And under that business, I do the gigs, which is probably the most fun. I'm working on my own stuff, writing my own songs. And then I also teach piano, vocals, and guitar. And then I also record for other bands too. So if there's a band that needs, let's say, a backup vocalist or a rhythm guitarist, that's me. So there's no boring days whatsoever.
All right, 2 quick questions. 2 quick things. Number 1, shout out Deerfield Park.
Yes, Deerfield Park. Yeah.
I played football there, so it's a nice park.
My preschool graduation, definitely, yeah.
At Deerfield Park?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great memory.
Yeah.
Second thing, how many instruments do you play?
So let's see. I have experience in usually vocals and guitar are my go-to, but more recently it's been a lot more piano. And then I also played the mandolin for a while and the cello, but it's really vocals, guitar, piano. That's definitely where I'm the comfiest for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my comfy zones. Yeah.
I can definitely play the recorder.
Hey, and like not even those like in between notes where it kind of just like squeaks and then
Yep. I can definitely play those.
I want to hear just a song just entirely of that, of just the squeaks.
Lauren, let's go into some of your new things. And I honestly had I got to re-upload your video because we're going to play a clip for everyone from a song from her new album. But Lauren, talk about your new album. It's called The Wolf Is Back.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Absolutely. Okay, so yes, it's called The Wolf Is Back. I wrote it definitely during the beginning of quarantine when everybody was picking up hiking. I've always been a really like super pumped hiker. So I started to find trails and I would just constantly walk them, probably about 3 or 4 times a day, just because there was nothing else to do. So I just started writing, and it was kind of about, I guess this whole album is about that phase in life where you have to make really big decisions and you're hoping for the best, that it works out for the best. But it's those split-second decisions where you're like, oh man, I really hope I made the right decision, because you already made it and you're waiting for the results. So the title track, The Wolf is Back, pretty much explores that whole idea, whether it's leaving a relationship, leaving a job you don't want, or going off on your own for anything that involves a huge amount of courage. That was a song. And the main line is, give me some kind of sign that what I'm doing all right. So it was really just about getting lost, which can be a good thing, but it's also really scary. So it's kind of about that whole self-exploration, but it's also the woods, because I love the woods. But yeah, so that's the gist of The Wolf is Back.
How about what's behind Wild Woman, which we'll play in a second, but what's behind that?
Yes, Wild Woman is pretty much about, I really wanted to write about something about the exploration of what it means to be a strong woman who also is in love, because that's a huge thing. I feel like there's a lot of songs out there that involve an independent woman, but usually it's leaving a relationship where it's like, I don't need anybody, which is totally, yes, absolutely. But no one really taught me, okay, what happens when you're a strong and independent woman and then you want to love somebody? Because no matter where you are at in life, it involves a level of vulnerability, no matter how strong you are. So Wild Woman was pretty much about a person who could see you for you. And it's like, you almost don't want to let your guard down. But, and it's also just saying, I know that I love you, so screw it, let's do it, kind of thing. So it's kind of about, even if it's a failure, you're still going to be yourself and be in love. And it's, again, scary, but totally worth it.
Of course. Let's check it out. We have a little minute clip right here of Wild Woman from her new album, The Wolf is Back. I made a little iMovie video. We'll see how it comes out. But it should be good. So here's Wild Woman.
I run like the wind, dance to the music on the lake. I spin in the ring of fire I've made. I look over my shoulder, 'cause I know the king's way. Silver and gold turns into a lonely cave. I'm a wild woman, I'm a wild woman. I see him once again. He knows I'm hiding. He thinks he's the threat, but little does he know I'm a wild woman. I bet my teeth. And when I buy,
I gotta ask you. First of all, that's amazing.
Thank you so much.
It's calming.
Yes, that's what I was going for. It's like a little dark, but it's calming. It's cool. It's like an eerie piece. Yeah.
but a part of me, I don't know if you ever watch Beavis and Butthead, but a part of me wanted to just be like this right now while the music was playing.
Yeah.
Go to work, yeah.
Amazing. Work music, in my opinion. Yeah.
Wild Woman. Mm-hmm. When you create a song and when you make a song, can you go through kind of the creative process behind it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd be honored to. So pretty much the way that I've been songwriting, especially for this whole album, I think of it kind of as like a long movie. And I think of the plot line and where I am. And it's kind of like the same characters. And I kind of want to add different twists and different perspectives. So when I came up with Wild Woman, I had already written The Wolf is Back. So it's kind of how you land in the woods. And really, I knew at the beginning of creating the whole thing that I wanted it to start in the woods and end at the ocean. And so this is kind of a middle scene that I kind of wanted to create, because it's about once you find yourself, what happens when someone else comes into the woods. So it's really, I tried to think of it as almost like writing a script or a really long story. And then usually what I do is I come up with certain lines. And usually, as you might know, in all these songs, like the catchy things that you come up with, the hook lines is what they call it for the songwriters and all the fancy name, but it's a hook line. And so I really wanted to do, I'm a wild woman, ooh. Like I wanted to do that for the longest time. So it was kind of having that as the foundation and then making the story around it. So yeah, that's basically, if that answers your question in a nutshell. My brain is just running a million miles a second most of the time. But,
do you produce? You do your own production? Or you have someone else help with that?
Yeah, so I have Jay Capaldi, who also runs a music school in Coventry. He has his studio, so we got talking. The whole way that the album was created was at first, I knew that I had 3 or 4 songs that I wanted to release, and I thought it was going to be an EP. And Jay was the one, and he's also my manager as well now, too, because really he was like, I think we should turn this into an album. And I was like, okay, well, if you believe in it, I believe in it, let's do it. And then I really started to step into the role as a producer because I would hear the song and I would say, okay, I could definitely hear some part doing these notes. And then we would send it out to an instrumentalist who would come back with those notes and it would kind of fit together like a puzzle. So that was really interesting. And like the way that I sang a cappella all through college. So being able to sing a cappella was really, it helped me figure out what parts I wanted and where and what instruments by doing like just thinking about it and saying like, okay, if I were singing this a cappella, what would I add? So, yeah.
All right. Let me ask you this. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go way back. First moment you realized, I want to do this. I want to sing. I want to do music. I want to be music. First moment you realized.
I would say I always knew that music would be a part of my life by the time I was 18, especially the whole going to college and how they always ask kids, okay, what do you want to major in? And I sincerely thought like, okay, well, I'll still do music. And I was like, but maybe I'll be a therapist or something. And it was my parents who were like, no, you really need to try this and give it all you got because you might as well. There's no point in a safe job and there's no such thing as a safe job. So I said, yeah, maybe you're right. And then after I was post-grad, I was doing the gigs. I knew that just the gigs wouldn't make me happy. And then especially through quarantine, I decided to really lock in on the business aspect of it. I never found it attractive before until the start of COVID and everything. And then I just decided to really hunker down on the business of it. And then I found so much joy in doing that. And I just realized like, oh, wow, this is going well. And you kind of know when things click, when it starts to work out in your favor. So I was really, really lucky to put all that effort in and see things come back. And it was definitely slow, but now it's like I couldn't be more thankful. And then, like, if it weren't for my dad just saying, you need to go get gigs, that's it. And I was like, you're right. And so I did. Yeah. So thank God.
Were you doing a lot of virtual during COVID? I saw you with Facebook Live. And
I would do Facebook Lives like twice a week. I would be nuts about it. And it was so.
Let me ask you, did you ever get flagged? Did Facebook ever come to you and say, we can't post your video?
They never did.
Lucky. You're so lucky.
I think they see the face and like the hair and they're like, she's no threat. It's fine. I think that's what it was.
Oh, man, I'm jealous.
Wait, did you? What was it? What did you do?
Oh, it's so hard. They don't allow, like COVID, like you could not allow DJs to mix and be like, they would shut you down mid live stream. Or they would take, so I keep reposting and over again. It was very tough. It was tough. I know Twitch now allows streaming with no copyright issues whatsoever. YouTube is better too, but Facebook's like the king. Like you have all your personal friends and people on there in your base, and they kept shutting my butt down.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. Well, if you need, I'll just amp it up on mine too. Yeah.
That's it's funny. You kind of went against the grain. A lot of parents would look at their child and be like, "Go to college, get a job, do that, do your music, do it, but have something solid." You decided, I'm not going to have something solid. I'm gonna go make something solid.
Yeah, it was. I'm so lucky to have parents like that because I know so many kids who would want to be in music full time, and it's definitely. I ended up double majoring in college for music and philosophy. So I would just tell adults it was two financial negatives put together to make a positive. That's what I would tell people. And it really just came down to like realizing I don't think I'm that great at much else. Like, you know, I could do a normal job, but I would be pretty bad at it. Like I would not be good. Like anything that has to do with being organized, being on time, anything that a musician stereotypically would not do, I ain't good at that. So it was really it just came down
but to go after that, to disagree with you, because I disagree with you, because you have the other things.
Thank you. I appreciate
energy, you have all that other stuff. So I think that kind of could have, I mean, I'm not smart. I'm kidding. I'm very smart.
How do you have this? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, well, thank you. It definitely, like, I realized how much energy it takes, but really it came down to constantly coming from a place of service to other people. So like, even when I was still in the music route, I considered music therapy. So I had a little bit of experience playing music for people who struggle with Alzheimer's disease. And it's crazy because you play music that they grew up with and they suddenly remember so many details about their lives. They gain their self-identity back, which is pretty awesome. And so, yeah, and it came from like going to Nicaragua when I was younger and writing songs for them. So the passion really comes from helping other people. And that's kind of the passion that I usually tap into when I don't feel like doing it for myself. I'm like, okay, well, I really do want to help people by writing these songs. It was never about the fame part of it and playing that whole game of the image and the connections and stuff. I really do it for other people because I hope it helps. I would hope it helps. And that's my gist.
Let's hit 2 points real quick. You spent some time living in Salzburg.
Yes.
Salzburg, Austria, to study music, and then you also teach at the School of Rock. So Jack Black is there.
I do. I teach at 2 rock schools, which is crazy because I'm not that influenced on rock. But I did. I studied in Austria, Salzburg, Austria, and I have this little poster that is in German, the recipe for apple strudel in German. Yeah, and it was I love the sound of music. That's like my whole piece of me belongs.
That's the one where they clickety clang the legs, like they jump up and they
I
can do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, by all means, please do it now. Yeah, I studied there. I studied opera for a little while, which was really cool. And it's insane because singing is so weird because it's such a physical instrument. And if you learn opera techniques, you can basically copy paste any opera tip and put it into any genre you want. And it sounds phenomenal. So I don't know how it works, but it's crazy to think about how you can change your body in certain ways to sing better. But yeah, so I lived in Austria. I was able to visit a couple of different countries, but Salzburg was incredible. And it's just like The Sound of Music. So if you watch The Sound of Music tonight, know that it looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's incredible.
I'll definitely watch The Sound of Music, but isn't it like 6 hours long?
Yeah, I mean, part 1 is probably the best. I'm just going to be, and then part 2 is like, with the conquering the Nazis and stuff, which of course is, awesome. But part 1. I like part 1. Because that's when they frolic in the mountains and stuff, That's when they frolic. That's what I'm here for. I'm here all for the frolicking.
And you wanted to talk about if anyone wanted to take lessons from you, that you'd hype them up.
Oh my gosh. I am such a hype woman when it comes to lessons. I probably so I work at Let's Rock in Coventry. Shout out to them because Jay's awesome and he owns that school.
Let's Rock.
And then this is School of Rock, Attleboro. This is my room, piano, everything. And so all of the kids that come in, I very specifically try to get to know them and what their goals are as a musician, because sometimes they're just there to take lessons. Other times they're there after a really hard day, either with their families or at school. And especially now, it's really tough on them. So I'm so invested in the success of these students. And even for a while when I first started teaching, I was on the fence about it because you know what they say about musicians who teach, they can't be successful in that way. But I so disagree after teaching because it's given me such gratitude for being able to sit with someone and see their growth in music. And it really only inspires me more. It's so awesome. And it's just so cool because even the tips that I give, I'm like, wow, I wish I knew that before. So it's just really, it's like a cycle that keeps going. And it's just so awesome to see someone. I'm sure with your experience in teaching too, it was karate, right? You did some karate stuff?
Yeah.
So it's like being able to see someone have it click in their heads is such a reward. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Because usually when I like, I was thinking when I first started, I was like, just do the chord. And they're like, I don't know how, but it's so different now.
You adapt it to how people learn differently.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So many different personalities too. I'm sure you get some kids in karate that just want to chop blocks down. And then you're like, no, that's not what it's about.
They used to. I did too. I wanted to.
Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Hey, after a long day, you don't know where I'm going after this. It could be,
Oh, geez. I don't want to know.
Yeah, super tough. I don't know.
Yeah, it could kick my butt.
Totally.
Probably. Before we continue, we got final couple of minutes here. We got a game we're going to play. Everyone knows the game already. You don't know the game yet, but everyone else knows the game. Check out LaurenKingMusic.com, Instagram at LaurenKingMusic. You can check out our other profiles as well. Who's this?
That is I. 'Tis me.
Yeah, okay. Who's behind you? I knew that was you.
Those are Thelma and Louise.
There we go.
Shih Tzus. Yeah, there we go. At Point Judith, enjoying the spring equinox. That was really fun. They're the two bad bitches. That's what I call them. Yeah, it's a good time.
How old are they?
They are just over a year old, and I also I have a little pillow for when I miss them. So Thelma is a little bit bigger. She has more brown on her, and she kind of looks like a teddy bear. And it's so funny. My friends and I make fun of her all the time because the way she runs is just like this all the time. And then Louise is the princess, and her paws are always like this. And she's very like, she snorts too. It's hilarious. She looks like a little bunny rabbit. And then sometimes she's really cute, and sometimes she just looks really scary. So she kind of looks like a fish. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God! And you named a song "Sweet Louise" after her.
I did. Yes, Sweet Louise. That one. Sweet Louise is incredible. And I wrote it about like any female friend that you need after you get out of like a really bad relationship, how you just need someone there for you. And it was Louise for me. So so. She was like, at least you're there with me, Sweet Louise. Yeah.
All right. We're keeping it on a time constraint today. And obviously, I'd love to have you on again at some point to talk even in detail about everything. But final two questions I'd like to ask before we hit our game. Number one, if you were the host right now, and this was your show, what's one question you would ask me?
What's one of your most embarrassing stories?
I mean, I have one every day.
What was the most recent?
Oh man. The most recent one. Let's see. Ooh, it's tough to think about when you really look back at it. I would probably say walking my dogs. I tripped over them. I was walking them.
Did anybody see?
One car drove by. They didn't ask if I was all right. They just drove by.
What kind of vlog? Is it big?
We have to shout out. So we have a vlog, and new episodes will be coming out soon. But we call it A Moment with Ella and Jesse. And it's actually Ella's birthday on Tuesday next week. I don't know why she was wearing those candles. I think that was for my birthday. And Jesse was disgusting. So Jesse's on the left, Ella's on the right. So that's them too. They are trips.
I love that.
They are trips. But yeah, I would say it's probably my embarrassing moment recently.
Nice. Okay, that's not bad.
But that could change tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, keep me posted on the next one, you know.
Yeah. All right. 10 words or less. I like to ask because it puts you on the spot, but you have to do it in a different way because you can sing. 10 words or less. What's one piece of advice you'd give someone who wants to pursue a career in either music, acting, something that isn't, you have to make it solid.
Okay.
But you have to sing it. You have to sing it in under 10 words.
Okay, so I have to sing in under 10 words. Does that count as my 10 words? No? Yes? No? No.
That does not count as your 10 words.
Okay.
So if you said, pursue your dreams, I'd be like, pursue your dreams.
Okay, I would say, give yourself to the art you're creating. But yeah, that would be it. I would say give yourself to the art, whatever you're making, whether it's music or acting or anything having to do with art. You need to give yourself to the piece. It does not belong to you. You belong to the music, or you belong to the art, whatever you're doing. Yeah.
I love it. And then don't forget the ba-da-ba.
Ba-da-ba with the bigger guns, yeah.
All right, Lauren King. Check her out, laurenkingmusic.com, Instagram, Lauren King. It's time to play our game of the day. And again, you don't even know what the topic is, but the name of the game is called Name.
It's time to play Name That.
All right. So the name of the game is Name That, but today you have to name that artist. So here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
I interviewed Tim McComb from NBC 10 last night. He did like 2.5 out of 5, which is pretty bad, or 3 out of 6. So that was actually pretty good. Pretty good. Normally the average score is 1 out of 5. So all you got to do is really get one right, and you're pretty good. But I made this really tough. So I'm going to name like 5 random, like rare artists. I don't know if you ever heard of them. They're just literally random. I like some of them, but we're going to see if you know them. So I'm going to put the picture up, and you're going to tell me who the name of this artist is. All right. First one.
That's me. That's Lauren.
Right, I'm just kidding. All right. That doesn't count. All right.
Yeah.
All right. First one. First one.
Oh my God. I sincerely have no idea. I don't know. I already told you. I'm bad at this. Yeah, I'm tapping out. Who is that? You gotta tell me.
That is Jane Child. the song "I Don't Want to Fall in Love." Love hits me just like a knife. Woo,
oh my God!
No.
Yeah, I've never seen her face. This is the first.
That's
I'm so bad at this. All right, go.
One hit wonder. You are 0 for 1. All right, next one. Let's go. Bam.
Is that? Oh, wait. Is it something and something?
Mm-hmm.
Simon and Garfunkel?
That's an insult. No. That is incorrect. That is Steely Dan.
Yes. Whenever there's any mention of Steely Dan, I go the other way, man. I don't know.
Don't hate on Steely Dan.
I definitely don't hate, but
don't hate on Steely Dan. Don't hate on the Dan. I love the Dan.
Yeah.
Don't hate on him.
Next.
All right. You are 0 for 2 right now. Not doing good. Next one.
Oh God. Okay. Does it have to?
From the 90s.
Okay.
A cult 90s song. Like, you put it on, you know it.
All right. This is going to be really dumb. And mind you, I'm already doing terrible.
3, 2.
You said 90s.
1. Yep. That is Mark Morrison, who sings Return of the Mac.
I never would have known that. Yep. Apparently.
Return of the Mac.
All right.
Do you know that one? I hope
yes.
you do. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. He's the one that sings that. All right. Next one. We got 2 more. Okay. 2 more. Who's this?
Oh my God. Okay. Hold on.
0 for 3.
She does this song that just came out. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is really hard under pressure. JoJo.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right. But it's too little too late because you're only 1 of 4. And that was pun intended. Pun intended on that one.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
too little, too late. All right, last one. I don't think you're gonna get this one. This is like,
If you don't think I'm gonna get this one, how do you think I'm doing with all the others? Yeah, definitely. And
so my process was I went through all my DJ songs. I'm like, I just pick through random people. So you're one of five. This is Kashif, however you say his name. He's an 80s like R&B legend. He's
well,
great
I know
stuff. Great stuff.
now my way home now.
Yeah, you gotta check all these people, including the Dan that you hated on. You gotta make sure you check out.
Steely Dan. Yes.
Don't hate.
Yeah.
But today you end. All right. All right. Quickly, since you did so bad, name this. Please don't get it wrong.
That's the Rugrats, right? Or skate.
All right, we are done. We're done. You did terrible today in name that. I can't believe you thought that was Rugrats.
It's time to play Name That.
And that was a rough outing.
I am uncultured but honored to be here.
That was Rocket Power, by the way.
Rocket power! Oh my god.
I'm insulted.
You or something, I'd be like, yeah, I know.
Lauren, I've had a blast with you today.
Me too.
Your energy is contagious. I am so looking forward to coming and seeing you. And matter of fact, we can see you because Lauren's at Black Oak Kitchen and Drinks. Is that what it's called? Black Oak Kitchen and Drinks. I got that confused.
Yes.
Black Oak Kitchen and Drinks, the second Friday of every month. And you will also be at the Country Kitchen in Smithfield a lot this summer.
I will be.
And where can they check out the updates?
So you can see that on Lauren King Music under the events page. That's where everything is. And it's also where you can see the social media, the latest updates on the album, and everything like that.
That's awesome. And we can find you on LaurenKingMusic.com for the 100th time today. Instagram at Lauren King. Lauren, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me. I can't wait to listen to your show.
Oh my God. I can't wait to listen to it either. I can't wait to watch the wonderful, amazing advice and journey you gave in the beginning and the talk about your craft, and then to watch you totally flop in the game. I can't wait to watch this.
That is, if there's any guarantee, I can definitely bring out the awkward. I am a cotton ball. So this is incredible.
I don't even know what that means, but okay. Everyone, thank you so much. You can check us out on mjrentertainment.com/MJR Podcast Family. Got a lot of new episodes coming out. And in April, we're going to be doing April Madness, where we're going to do a tournament of our favorite artists. Me, Will, Melissa, all the people. Maybe Lauren can join in. I don't know. Maybe we're going to add guests. We're going to do a bracket of our favorite artists against everyone else's favorite artists. We're going to see who wins the bracket. So I don't know how it's going to work, but it'll be interesting. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like us on Facebook, YouTube, everything. We'll see you guys soon. Good night.
Avoid legal snags by telling people they're being recorded. You are being recorded.
And literally when I tell you 3 days, I'm just...
So long to do something like
Go. I would tell that person to just do it.